The day Mama left, she didn't look back. That's what I remember most. She walked out the door carrying a red suitcase. I didn't turn her head, not even once. I stood there, barefoot, on the cold cement floor, holding my little brother Timmy's hand. He kept asking me, "Where is Mama going? Why is she leaving?" I didn't know what to say. How could I explain something I didn't understand myself? It all started months before when Mama began talking about Europe. She would sit in the corner of the room, whispering to Auntie BC on the phone. Auntie BC had gone to Italy years ago and now sent pictures of herself standing in front of big houses and shiny cars. Mama used to say BC was lucky. She's living the life. Mama told my father once. Her voice sharp like a knife, and we are here suffering. Papa didn't like those talks. He would puff a cigarette and say, "Life is hard everywhere. Don't think their streets are made of gold." But Mama didn't listen. Her mind was already gone, far away from our one-room house in Lagos, far away from the smell of fish stew and the constant noise of the generator. The morning she left, she kissed me on the head and said, "Be good for your sister, okay?" Then she turned to me and pressed a crumpled 500 naira note in my hand. "Take care of Timmy," she said. "You are the mother of the house now." "What about Papa?" I asked. He wasn't home. He had gone to the factory early that day. Ma just shook her head. "Don't worry about your father," she said, and then she was gone. For weeks after, we didn't hear much from her. She called once, saying she had reached Italy, but things were complicated. I didn't know what that meant, but her voice sounded tired, like she hadn't slept in days. She said she would send money soon, but the money never came. Papa got angry after that. "She thinks Europe is easy. She will learn," he muttered one night after drinking too much. I didn't like how he talked about Mama. I didn't like how he looked at Timmy and me, like we reminded him of her too much. Months passed and life got harder. There were days when we had nothing to eat but watery gari. Papa started coming home less and less. Sometimes he didn't come home at all. Timmy cried every night, calling for Mama, and I didn't know how to comfort him. I missed her too. I missed her laugh, her smell, even the way she scolded me for not sweeping the floor properly. The house felt so empty without her. One evening, Auntie Bissy called. She told Papa that Mama was in trouble. "She's working hard, but it's not what she thought," Bissy said. Her voice was low, like she didn't want anyone to hear. Papa threw the phone across the room. I told her life abroad is not easy," he shouted. Later, I overheard Papa telling the neighbor that Ma was doing some kind of work she wasn't proud of. I didn't understand what he meant, but the neighbor clicked his tongue and said, "These women, they think they can make it abroad without paying a price." That night, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling. I thought about Mama, alone in a strange country, doing things she didn't want to do just to survive. I wondered if she missed us, if she regretted leaving. I wondered if she would ever come back. Years went by, and life moved on. Timmy grew older, and so did I. Ma sent money sometimes, but it was never enough. She called less and less, and eventually she stopped calling altogether. Papa died last year, and Mama didn't come for the funeral. Auntie Bissy said she couldn't afford the trip. She's stuck, Bissy said. That's the truth. She's stuck. Now, when I think about Mama, I don't feel angry anymore. I just feel sad. She left to give us a better life, but in the end, it feels like we all lost something. The day she walked out with her red suitcase, she took a piece of our family with her. And no matter how much money she sent, it can never bring that piece back. If you enjoyed this story and you would like more, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.